Hey Coffee Bean Tea Leaf family, Justin Patton again. Now listen, it was so great meeting all of you, but I also know what it's like when you leave a workshop, you leave a program, you go back into your store and you get busy being busy. Sometimes you don't always apply what you learn, and I can tell how passionate you all were about making a difference, taking your stores to another level, really focused on the guest experience. So I want to ensure that I'm doing my part in helping you be successful and changing the way that you lead and communicate and creating a better experience for everyone. And so in this video, I'm going to give you just a few exercises that you can do as an individual or as a team to focus on the energy and to create a better experience in the store and for the guest. So the first two exercises are things that you can do as an individual to help you make you a better leader in your personal and professional life. So I'm a big believer that if you want to change any part of your life, you have to change what you believe about yourself. And so the first exercise is you answering this one fundamental question. And that question is, at my best, I am someone who... and then you answer that question. And I want you to answer it without any title. I'm not a store manager, a mom, a dad, an executive, an athlete, whatever. Without any title, do you really know who you are as a person? And so, to me, that is it's taking everything you've been through in your life to help you figure out and reframe all of your experiences into something purposeful. And when we do that, I believe we show up with stronger presence and meaning in our life. So, I want you to set some time aside this week so that you can answer that one fundamental question. At my best, I am someone who, and whatever that is for you. All right, the second exercise is getting really clear about what your core values are. I'm a big believer our core values shape how we communicate, love, and how we show up as leaders in work. And so if you're interested in doing an exercise like that, you can go out to my website, justinpatton.com, and if you go to the coaching tab and scroll all the way to the bottom of that page, there are some free resources and handouts, and one of the exercises is the core values exercise. And if you go through that pretty quick process, it's going to help you identify your top 4 values. And once you have done that, I'm going to challenge you to set some time aside for yourself again to say, what do I need to add on or let go of in my life so that I can live more in my values? Brene Brown once said something similar to, you don't have to go out and wear armor every day of your life when you have clarity of purpose and values. These 2 exercises help you figure out more about what your purpose is, who are you, and what are your core values. So I hope you'll give that some thought and implement those so that you can be a better leader personally and professionally. All right, so the last 2 exercises are more team focused. So I'm going to challenge you to do one of the same exercises I had you do with your team. So I'm such a big believer that if you want to create leaders that have authentic brands, that you got to understand how they want to show up. So I had each of you identify the 3 words on how you want to show up, and I'm going to challenge you to do the same thing with your team. So during your next team meeting with an individual, ask them, when people talk about you in the store, what are the 3 words that you actually hope they say? And after they give you those words, ask them, how well do you think you're living it out? And let them know that you're going to be giving them feedback and coaching over the next several months on your perception on how well they're actually living out their brand so that you can focus on their growth and their development. So the second team exercise is during your next team meeting, sit down as a team as you're collaborating and ask them this question. What are the top 4 actions that we could do to cultivate stronger teamwork in the store? And as you get those top 4 actions, then divide the group into 4 separate groups and give each of them one of those actions that they've identified. So here's an example. If the group identified recognition as something they think would cultivate stronger teamwork, after that group is going to take recognition and say, how would we live that out on a day-to-day basis in the store? So they might say, we're going to create a recognition wall. We're going to celebrate birthdays. We're going to, recognize someone before we leave each shift. So they're going to break that down and say, how do we take this action and bring it alive in the day-to-day world that we live in, the coffee bean and tea leaf? And then after that has all been done, maybe you would, as a team, decide we're going to focus on one of these actions each week. And so after a month, you will have gone through all 4. And if you have done that, and if all of your management team is helping reinforce it, coach it, you will create a better team environment and you will create a better guest experience. So I hope those exercises help you apply what you've learned. Listen, any leader can lead out of fear, bully people into getting results, create a transactional culture, but those will never be the leaders that leave a positive legacy in the lives of other people. I believe that when great leaders hold people accountable to how they get results, everyone benefits. Leadership is not about you, but it starts with you. And it starts by holding ourselves and other people accountable for the energy that we show up with every day of our lives. So it has been such an honor to work with all of you and to experience your passion and your excitement. I wish you the best on your journey. And if no one tells you they believe in you, I want you to know this crazy guy right here believes in the work that you're doing. I wish you all the best. I better go back and get in here, so I'll talk to you soon. See you later, everyone.